Hey everybody, it's Amy and Marty from season 3 of The Biggest Loser, and we're coming to you from Hampton Inn in Boise, Idaho. And we have a speaking engagement tomorrow, so that's why we're on the road. But we definitely wanted to do our very first review of Biggest Loser 6. This is something brand new that we're starting out just this year, and we're going to get on our computer, on our webcam, after every episode of The Biggest Loser, immediately after, and we are going to give our own review, kind of behind the scenes, former contestant view of The Biggest Loser, and post it to the world so everybody can kind of learn kind of what goes on in the Biggest Loser world.
We get so many questions, you guys, like everywhere we go, about the show, about what's going on and what we think about it. So we're like, why not make a video about it?
Yeah, why not broadcast this to the world?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So here we go. The first episode, the very first premiere, it's Biggest Loser Families, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The family dynamic just brings more drama to the table. I mean, they've been trying to do this since, season after season. They kind of bring families in. They kind of make families somewhat associated with the show. But what better drama than to bring the family, those existing relationships, to the show and watch everything crumble? I'm sure everything is going to happen like that. And I was excited to see it. Plus, I think Bob does have an advantage having the husband and wives because they can boink. I mean, they can go back to their rooms and continue to burn calories by having sex, and a mother-daughter combo can't do that. And I'm sure Bob is encouraging them to burn calories any way they can. What do you think?
You're terrible.
I know. But that's the God honest truth.
Well, the whole, husband-wife dynamic is interesting because since we're married now, we have that perspective on what it's like in the gym to push each other, and sometimes you just don't want to hear it from your spouse. And I think it even happened on this show, the Brown team. They were like, the wife was struggling and the husband was trying to push her, and she was like, "Get out of my face! Stop bugging me!"
Yeah.
And I can
Fellas, if you're out there, don't try to work out your wife. She'll just yell and scream back to leave.
Yeah.
I know, I'm coming from experience. And we came from the exact same place, okay?
Yeah.
We went through The Biggest Loser together, and she still yells at me when I try to work her out. So, yeah, that's a big lesson, and we're going to see more of that, definitely, on the show. These relationships have got to unfold somehow on the show, and it's absolutely brilliant. They're going to make their money. That's how they make their money on the show, is when a tear comes down someone's eye, and they zoom in on it. It's just setting it up for a very dramatic season. It's awesome. I'm excited about the season. I'm very, very excited.
I am too. So the whole show started off with Bob and Jillian going to people's hometowns and telling them that they made the show. Marty and I couldn't help but chuckle because we knew exactly where these guys were coming from. They were talking about, this is a dream come true, oh my gosh, my life is set now. They had no idea.
Totally flipping out.
Yeah.
People just totally
freaking
flipping out.
Kind of having this concept like, oh, I'm going to change my life, but I don't really exactly know how. You literally, before the show, you don't really get in your head how much you're going to be working out. Literally 46 hours a day, every day. You do get one day off a week to let your body heal. But, yeah, it's hardcore.
It's very
and you
hardcore.
saw that very quickly when they go to the first workout and people are dying.
It may look like the trainers are actually maybe kind of being mean to the people or dehumanizing them, sort of.
Like
but
in their
really,
faces, yelling at them.
Yeah, what they're doing is they're building these people up. It looks harsh at the beginning, but they're really trying to get these people to trust them and love them and understand the journey that they're about to take these people on. And to the average person at home, that can look very harsh at first, but when you're there and you're living it and you're going through 8 hours of this a day, you know that the trainer is really not the enemy and that trainer is just trying to help you along.
Yeah.
And so that can come off kind of wrong, but these people have no clue what they're getting into when they say, this is a dream come true, it's everything I've ever wanted, and I'm so ready, and I'm going to be the biggest loser. Everybody says, I'm going to be the biggest loser, I'm going to be the biggest loser, and then I see him puke in the very first day.
Yeah.
And then at least 10 times.
Did.
At least 10
Right.
times the very first day of being on The Biggest Loser, I puked.
Yeah.
Just puking, and I thought to myself, what did I get myself into? What did I get myself into? All in all, the episode didn't really have a lot of drama. There was too much exposition or too much story, I thought, to catch up on. But it was really good. We saw some heart-touching stories of people's past and what they're kind of going through here.
I love the whole medical element, adding in Dr. Zinga. That was so awesome to see what's going on the inside of people instead of just always focusing on the outside, so I really like that.
That was awesome. And to be able to show these people and the people at home what's actually happening on the inside of someone's body, it's crucial. I mean, the more we can put that into images and not just tell people, hey, you're out of shape or hey, you're unhealthy, but we can show them exactly what they're doing to their body, the more powerful this show is going to be.
Yeah.
It is. That was an awesome part. The challenge was, there's nothing really special about the challenge. They had a lot of different rewards and immunity and everything, and I kind of knew the yellow girl was going to get immunity if she didn't have to carry her dad along. I mean, she was solo, she was by herself. I figured that she would win. She would win that. So
here's the thing about those challenges, though. I mean, I'm sure that took like forever. You know what I mean? To get there, I'm sure it was a lot more dust than they indicated. But you know, so the weigh-in comes. Everybody weighs in. Which, by the way, girls, totally terrifying to weigh in your sports bra and spandex pants. Even the first couple times, you're still very like just self-conscious about it. So my heart goes out to all those contestants that had to do that. What else? So yeah, it came down to you know, the green team and the orange team, and the green team had to go. And it's one of those unfortunate things. People ask us how hard it is, you know, to cast votes for people, and it was. I mean, it's absolutely the hardest thing you have to do because everybody wants to be there so badly, and you don't want to take away anybody's opportunity or dream or chance to change their life. So
and no one deserves it more than anyone else.
Yeah.
Even though people try to justify that on the show, say, well, so and so has kids, so and so's older, so and so's this. Really, no one deserves to go home at any point. So it's the toughest decision to make. The part I can't get over with the whole thing, though, are the stupid, very stupid ass comments that they make in the elimination room. Like they feel like they have to say something.
Yeah.
They can't just go, I voted for blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They have to be like, this person is a very special person, a person who I'm going to be friends with my whole life. Let me tell you something. You're not friends with them your whole life, because there's a point where this love-making competition right now turns to a cutthroat competition, and everybody comes back at the end trying to beat each other out for who's skinniest and who looks the best, who has the least loose skin. I mean, it's crazy. So, you know,
I kind of disagree with you on
oh
that,
well, whatever.
I mean, you still have a lot of respect for every single person. I know we don't have any hard feelings for anybody that we're on the show with. But
there's mutual respect.
There's mutual respect, but you think you're going to be like the closest friends with people for the rest of your lives because of the experience that you've been through, and you just, things happen. You fall out of touch. You don't talk anymore. So, you know.
We didn't.
Yeah,
we kept in touch.
Oh.
We kept in touch.
Yeah.
We kept talking.
Yeah, we got married. Anyway, so that's it. Congratulations to the green team. You guys look amazing, and I know you're going to look even better at the finale. This is one of the toughest times, because here's what people don't know, is that all these contestants are at home watching themselves on TV,
Totally. Yeah.
Probably on an elliptical, you know, and they're working out, they're still motivated, they still have a couple months to go before the finale. So a lot can happen in those couple months, and you're really trying to whittle yourself down to the lowest you can get. So.
I remember when our episodes were going, I was actually in the gym working out, watching The Biggest Loser, and no one could ever put two and two together that I was the person watching me on the TV. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So these people are at home right now watching this go on, and if you happen to stumble across this and you're one of those contestants, congratulations. Focus on that lifestyle change. Ask yourself every day, can I do this the rest of my life? And hopefully you will be very, very successful even after The Biggest Loser. Yeah. So that's our recap of episode 1, the very first episode, the premiere. And we're just glad The Biggest Loser is back on, and I hope you are too.